Trigonometry Jee question. Question is all possible values of theta belonging to the interval 0 to 2 pi for which sine 2 theta plus tan 2 theta is greater than 0 lies in these are the intervals you have to select from whichever is correct. So let us write the given inequality once again. Sine 2 theta plus tan 2 theta is greater than 0, and here your theta lies between 0 to 2 pi. Okay, we just simplify this equation. Sine 2 theta if we will take common, so this will give you 1 and this will give you 1 by cos 2 theta, that you know, because tan 2 theta is sine 2 theta upon cos 2 theta. So this will give you sine 2 theta and cos 2 theta plus 1 divided by cos 2 theta LCM. Again we are getting sine 2 theta upon cos 2 theta, so that this time we will tan 2 theta. This will give you 2 cos square theta greater than 0. Now you can clearly see that 2 is having no problem, positive. Cos square theta is also having no problem, positive. Only thing to consider about cos theta is that it should not be equal to 0. So we will exclude those angles at which theta means cos theta becomes 0. And you know, between this interval, what are the angles? Pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2 are the angles to be excluded. Okay, we will exclude it. Just now you just consider, and we will utilize it later on when we will complete our whole solution. Next we have to see upon tan 2 theta. Tan 2 theta greater than 0. So here also tan 2 theta must not be equal to 0. So wherever it is 0 means theta 2 theta becomes 0. Tan alpha is 0 when alpha becomes 0. So 2 theta will be 0 at those points we will not consider. Means theta equal to 0 is not possible. So for tan 2 theta and for cos theta, theta equal to pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2 not possible. This is to exclude it from the equality side. Okay, but we have to also test for the positivity. So tan 2 theta now we have to consider only. Now you know that any angle, if suppose tan alpha is positive in first and third quadrant, that this you know, all positive, sine positive, cos, all sine, tan cos. So tan positive and cos positive. So this is, you know, first quadrant, this is called second quadrant, this is called third quadrant, this is called fourth quadrant, that we already know. So we have to consider here first and third quadrant for tan alpha to be positive. So alpha must lie between, to be positive, as 0 to pi by 2. Okay, we will use open interval because we don't want this 0 angle. Okay, because tan 2 theta will become 0. Pi by 2 we don't want, for that reason cos theta will become 0. So 0 to pi by 2 alpha will be there, then tan alpha will be positive. Okay, also alpha will be positive when it is lying between pi to 3 pi by 2, isn't it? This is the point of 0, this is pi by 2, this is pi, this is 3 pi by 2. Okay, so I have written this. One more thing, it is also positive if we take another round. If we take another round means this way we have moved one round. Now we will move one more round. So this will give you 2 pi plus pi by 2 means what is the your 2 pi plus pi by 2 means 2 pi and 5 pi by 2. Okay, in that range also it will be positive, 2 pi and 5 pi by 2. For this, let us see in the second round, this is 5 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2 plus pi by 2, 3 pi, and 3 pi plus pi by 2, 7 pi by 2. So this will also include it, 3 pi to 7 pi by 2. Okay. Similarly, you can next third round also you can consider. In third round, what happens? This will become 2 pi and 4 pi. 4 pi plus pi by 2 means 9 pi by 2. Okay. So what you will say? That 4 pi to 9 pi by 2. Okay. We can write it here. 4 pi to 9 pi by 2. And this will give you 9 pi by 2 plus pi by 2 means 10 pi. So here you will write what? 9 pi by 2 plus pi by 2 means you will get 5 pi and plus pi by 2, 11 pi by 2. Okay, so these 3 rounds I have considered over here. Now what is to be done is that we don't want alpha, we want 2 theta, means our alpha is 2 theta. Okay, so in this way you will get your theta as, for the first consideration, 0 to pi by 4 or pi by 2 pi by 2. So pi, this will give you 5 pi by 4. Third round will give you 2 pi to 9 pi by 4 and so on. And for this, for the third quadrant, you will have pi by 2 to 3 pi by 4, and this will give you 3 pi by 2 to 7 pi by 4. This will give you 5 pi by 2 to 11 pi by 4. Okay, but we don't want this one. We don't want 2 pi to 9 pi by 4 because our consideration stops after 2 pi. Okay, so we will not go beyond that. Here also this is 5 pi by 2 is beyond 2 pi, so we will not consider this interval. So we will consider only these intervals for the theta. Also these intervals you can see that not including pi by 2 anywhere. See, this is out of pi by 2, this is out of 3 pi by 2, because open interval we are considering. Also it is not considering 0 also because it is open interval. So this is the correct option. The union of all these 4 intervals will be your answer, and that is given in your 4th option. So we will just write it as that correct option, theta will belong to 0 to pi by 4 union pi to 5 pi by 4 union pi by 2 to 3 pi by 4 and union 3 pi by 2 to 7 pi by 4, and this is option D correct. Okay, and here you just write it that theta is not equal to 0, theta not equal to pi by 2, theta not equal to 3 pi by 2. Okay, thank you. So this you can see, you can match it. 0 to pi by 4 we have in our answer, pi by 2 to 3 pi by 4, pi by 2 to 3 pi by 4, pi to 5 pi by 4, yes, 3 pi by 2, 7 pi by 4? Yes. Thank you.